Hello, my name is Jean-Pierre Doyon, National Sales Manager at Doyon Equipment Canada. Today we'll review the Artisan oven, the control, and its features. So without further ado, the first thing you need to do to turn the oven on is to look on the base of the unit, which is the main power switch. Right now it's on the 0 position, which is the international code for off. In order to turn the power on for the chambers to be able to lit on, you need to turn this switch to your right to the 1 position, which is the international code for on. Control turns on, and this is your on-off switch for each individual chamber. So the main power switch on the base is for the entire unit, and the on button is for each individual chamber. Each chamber is individual, so you can set different temperatures, different heat on the stone, top and front, different timer, and steam is also independent. So you can remain some chambers off and some on. So to turn off, simply press on the red button. All lights turn off. To turn back on, simply press the red button. At the moment, you can see the button next to the red on button is the steam. Right now the blinker is flashing, meaning that the steam box is not hot enough to be able to inject steam inside of the oven chamber. This light needs to stop flashing in order to be able to inject your steam. Next to the steam button is the eco button. Eco button means that the elements will synchronize where it's needed the most, instead of heating all at once where it's needed to be heated. So if you have many oven chambers high, such as a 3T3, 3 ovens chambers high, the elements will synchronize so that they don't take the power all at once. So you can activate eco when the light is turned on, and disactivate the eco when lights turn off. To turn the inside chamber light bulb on, simply press on the light bulb button. When the light turns to green on top, meaning the oven light should be on. This section here is your temperature. So you set your temperature. Right now it's displaying the internal temperature at 80 degrees Fahrenheit, which is the room temperature, because the oven right now is only plugged in for the control, for the demo. So Y would mean that it's heating up, and to set the desired temperature, you press on the set. You can scroll down with the down arrow one by one, or you can hold it to go faster. To go up, simply press the up arrow, and then once you have your desired temperature, press set. The oven will heat up to reach the set temperature. This bottom section here is to control the heat. The heat on the stone, the heat on the top, and the heat on the front of the door. It's always a little bit cooler on the front because of the glass door, so it's always hotter at the back, so we need to compensate by having a little bit more heat on the front. So it's labeled 0 to 11. Okay? So if you want, it would be 1 inside chamber temperature. However, if you wanted to have more power on the stone, you would simply bring this up to a certain number. and the top heat to control the power on the element would be set maybe to a 2, for example, and to compensate on the front it would also be a 2. To adjust your settings with the set temperature depending on the product, there's a chart that we can email, or that is also available on the website at www.doyon.qc.ca, and it's in the owner's manual. And this section here is your timer. So right now it's just a 1 minute. It's about adjustable only per minute and not seconds. So you press your clock here, make it flash to adjust to the right number of minutes desired. Press on the clock again to set, and simply press on the clock again to start to activate your timer, and it starts counting down and that little green light starts flashing. So this is how you control your control by setting your eco mode if desired, your set temperature, up and down arrow. You adjust your heat power on the top, the bottom, and the front. You set your timer if desired. Inside of the oven chamber, the elements are from left to right inside of the stainless steel tubing. So when we were talking front element on the control, those are the first two elements that we give more power to compensate from the heat at the back to be stronger and a little bit cooler towards the front. So we kick in the elements on the front, and underneath the stone of the unit that you have the same elements running from left to right, and the first front two elements will kick in more power to compensate. In order to be able to remove the stone if they ever crack, or for cleaning, thorough cleaning, which we may recommend maybe once a year depending on usage, you need to remove this front stainless steel gasket. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws to remove. The gasket comes out. You take this stainless steel guard on the stone and you can slide the stones out, and you would see the elements running from left to right. The steam is dispersed at the back of the unit on this stainless steel part, which has holes, and the heat is produced by a steam box at the back. Oven light bulb is on the side of the oven. Control, I'm going to show you the back. And these are the controls at the back of the unit, on the side of the unit, back of the control, and all the different components. And when you hear it clicks, this is when the elements are kicking in for heating. So hope that this quick video does help at the moment, and will be used for further reference at the school. We wish you great success with the oven, and we thank you for your purchase. If you have any questions or you require further assistance, please do not hesitate to call the factory or to contact your dealer for further information. Thank you again, and have a great day.